Good afternoon, everyone. We all want to thank the president and his team for hosting us down here. We had a very positive discussion about the path forward on the big, beautiful bill, on the reconciliation bill. And I think it was a reminder that we are all in this together. This is a team effort, and everybody is going to be rowing in the same direction to get this across the finish line. Failure is not an option. And we intend to deliver along with the president for the American people on the things that he committed to do and that we committed to do in terms of the agenda. And so the reconciliation bill will be positive for growth. It'll be good for the economy. It'll create better paying jobs. And we intend on energy, on national security, on spending reductions, on tax policy, on border security, all of those areas to address the issues the American people care about to make them more safe, more secure, and more prosperous in the future. Senator Barrasso.
Sorry.
That's good. Well, Republicans are committed to a safe and prosperous America. And that's what this bill does. It provides for safety as well as prosperity for the American people. We shared with the president the fact that the American people trust Republicans much more on the economy than they do the Democrats. And this bill does what the American people want us to do. And the number one and most important thing is that this bill prevents a $4 trillion tax increase, which would be the largest tax increase in the history of the country. Democrats want that tax increase to come into place. Republicans are going to stop it. Additionally, I'm a doctor, took care of patients for a long, long time, took care of many, many patients on Medicaid. We need to strengthen Medicaid for the people that it's designed to take care of. And that means we have to stop paying, the taxpayers need to stop paying for Medicaid for illegal immigrants. We're going to unleash American energy. All of these things are going to lower costs, increase wages, and put more money into people's pockets.
As has been said, we had a very, very robust and helpful discussion with the president today. Everyone was able to get their concerns voiced and their hopes identified. We have very strong support and we have very strong unity in moving forward to make sure that we don't give America the biggest tax increase in the history of the country. A $4.3 trillion tax increase. There's a lot of talk about this as a tax cut for the wealthy. This is a $2.6 trillion tax increase on people making less than $400,000. And the vast majority of that is for the middle and lower middle income categories. And small businesses and large businesses alike are looking to invest capital in America and increase the growth rate of our economy. You're seeing that kind of investment already happening in anticipation of this bill. So all the talk about how this bill is going to generate a reduction or an increase in our deficit is absolutely wrong. The fact is we're going to see the same dynamic develop after this bill is passed that we saw in 27 when we passed the bill. And that is the economy is going to explode in capital formation. Jobs will increase, wages will increase, benefits will increase, and unemployment will go down, as will inflation. And we're going to see the kind of growth and strength that this country wants to be delivered from this legislation.
Senator Thune, can I ask if Senator Thune, did SALT come up, Senator Thune? I mean, this is a big issue. You gave that interview. And is the president with you on reopening up the SALT conversation?
SALT always comes up. It's an issue that there's a lot of passion for and about among Republican senators. Obviously, the House has different equities when it comes to that issue, but we'll work it out. I mean, we obviously realize that anything we do also has to pass the House of Representatives. It's got to be something that the president's willing to sign into law. And I think the president understands the dynamic in both the House and the Senate and why it was necessary to do something on SALT in the House. And we also understand that we're going to have to probably do something there, but we also start from a position that there really isn't a single Republican senator who cares much about the SALT issue. It's just not an issue that plays. Most of our states, we're states that are low tax states. And we don't think that low tax states ought to be subsidizing high tax states. So as a matter of policy, in my view, I think we would all agree in 2017, that was one of the best reforms we had in the bill. But as we understand that it's about 51 and 218. So we will work with our House counterparts and with the White House to try and get that issue in a place where we can deliver the votes and get the bill across the finish line.
Did you speak at all with the president?
Do you support the AI provision of the bill? Senator, why do you think Elon Musk is trying to kill this bill? Why do you think Elon Musk is trying to kill this bill?
Well, I can't speak to, his reasons other than what he stated. And I think that what he stated was that he thought it was something that would add to the deficit. And we believe the opposite. We believe that if you take the CBO assumptions, which were dramatically off when it came to the 2017 tax bill, but if you take pretty much everybody else's economic modeling and you realize there's going to be growth as a result of passing this bill, that growth generates additional government revenue. And over time, you end up not increasing the deficit, but reducing the deficit.
Are you worried your
So,
members are going to start listening to you?
well, I think our members understand kind of the whole, CBO scoring model game here in Washington. So I think at the end of the day, most of our members want to pass a bill that they believe is going to be stimulative, that's going to create growth in the economy, create better paying jobs, and therefore generate more government revenue, not less.
Did you talk about the rescissions package? Senator, did you talk about the rescissions package for President Trump and what your
Just to follow up on that, Elon Musk said today that the bill should be killed and that you should start all over. Are you saying that that's not going to happen?
No, I mean we're a long ways down this track, and we realize that this is a bill that the House spent a lot of time analyzing. I think we've said we've had like 18 different meetings now with the Senate Finance Committee, and we're committed to making a law that will make the lives of the American people better. And so we are moving forward, and I'm hopeful that at the end we'll have 51 votes in the Senate, and whenever the bill goes back to the House, they'll have the requisite number to put it on the president's desk. So this is the wheels are in motion on this. As I said before, failure is not an option. We will get this done one way or the other, and it's not going to be easy. It's complicated hard.
Last question.
Senator, did you talk about the rescissions package at all with the president?
Well, I think there's interest, as you know, in a rescissions package, and so I think it was touched upon that also would be a piece of the overall effort to try and to rein in the size, the cost of government, and to get our country on a more sustainable fiscal path. So rescissions is an issue there. Obviously, the White House has sent a package forward. I assume there may be others that come. Most of the rescissions bills deal with discretionary spending, which is also subject to the annual appropriations process in the Congress. But what we're talking about here, obviously, is reconciliation, which deals with mandatory spending and with tax policy and healthcare policy and a whole range of other things. So we feel good about where we are. We think the House gave us a good product to work with, but we think we can refine it, improve it, strengthen it, and be prepared to put something on the
Thanks,
everybody. Thank you.
What about the AI provision of the bill?